all are learning. With the dwindling supply of fossil fuels and a growing amount of greenhouse gases, the future of European energy is something we need to address. We've all had the power go out at home. We know how scary it can be. Now imagine that over entire counties and even countries. If the dependence on fossil fuels is not addressed soon, that is the future Europe will face. First, I will talk about the cause and the dependence on fossil fuels. Next, I will talk about the lead certain European nations are taking in addressing a greener future. And finally, I will talk about the positives of investing in renewable energy. With that being said, let's talk about what put Europe here. Ever since the Industrial Revolution, Europe has depended on coal and natural gas, as well as crude oil, when it comes to generating heat and power. According to Isabel Macio, a professor at the University of Alvora, in the scientific journal Renewable and Sustainable Energy Reviews from 2019, 84% of Europe's power came from fossil fuels. Most of that fuel was from gas, natural gas, found under the ground, which takes lots of power to bring out, as well as it lets off a lot of pollution. 36% of industrial power came from natural gas. Coal is also used in heating homes and industrial power because it burns at a high rate and produces high temperatures. So, with us knowing why Europe has been put in this position, we can talk about some solutions. Biomass, or recently decayed organic material, is a new technology Europe is investing in with potential means of resource and energy production. 9% of Europe's industrial sector power came from biomass because it burns at a high rate, similar to that of coal, and with future investments into it, it can become much more reliable and sustainable than coal and natural gas. 6% of non-mineral burning, so like reduction of stones, came from biomass, and is also used to heat homes. In the meantime, what is Europe doing to help with their climate crisis? They have a carbon neutrality pact set for 2050, and they are using electrification, the process of turning excess heat into electricity, and that helps reduce CO2. Germany, Denmark, and Sweden are all leaders in global wind power, and according to Kinga Stekula, who has a master's degree in sciences from the Sicilian University of Tech in Poland, in a scientific article for the International Multidisciplinary Scientific Geoconference from 2017, made the observation that there was a global growth of 1.1% employment in the global energy sector. Europe is on the verge of an energy crisis. We know the causes, from natural gas and pollution. We have new technologies helping, and we know Europe's plans for the future. If the dependence on natural gas and fossil fuels does not stop soon, Europe could be in a dangerous place. We know how quickly we can progress our technology as a species, and it is important that Europe steps on it so we can get a cleaner future.